Imagine this. You wake up, sunlight is streaming in, there's no alarm clock blaring, no stressful Monday commute looming over you.
It's pretty amazing, right?
It really is. You check your bank account, and, the realization hits that you never actually have to work again.
Yeah, that is the ultimate American dream. But the price tag for that dream is, well, it's rapidly shifting underneath our feet.
Exactly. So in today's deep dive, we are pulling from a stack of recent economic journals, retirement studies, and financial planning blogs. We really want to figure out exactly how much money you need to retire today.
Right, because for decades, there was this gold standard of, $1 million.
Yeah, you hit $1 million, you get your gold watch, and you go relax.
Right. But looking through these recent journals, the consensus is clear. Because of persistent inflation, skyrocketing healthcare costs, and shifting bond yields, that $1 million milestone is losing its magic fast.
So to figure out if $1 million is enough, you really have to look at your burn rate. I like to think of your retirement savings like a massive water reservoir.
Oh, that's a great analogy.
Right. And your lifestyle expenses are the tap draining it. We all know the traditional 4% rule for setting that tap's flow rate.
Yeah, but the sources we are looking at today suggest modern inflation has essentially turned it into a 3.3% rule.
Wait, really? Just 3.3?
Yeah, let's look at why the math has changed so much. The traditional 4% rule assumes historically steady market returns and, predictable inflation.
Which we definitely do not have right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Recent economic symposium notes highlight that current bond yields just don't support those old assumptions. So if you're withdrawing a safer 3.3% for a $60,000 lifestyle, you suddenly need a reservoir of closer to 1.8 million.
Wow, 1.8.
Yeah. And if you want a highly comfortable retirement, like, regular travel, hobbies, dining out, that target easily breaches the 2.5 million mark.
Okay, I have to push back here because looking at the median savings data in these reports, the average American is nowhere near those numbers.
Right, it's a huge gap.
So if the new baseline for a comfortable finish line is pushing $2 million, are most people just doomed to work forever? The math feels incredibly discouraging.
It does feel overwhelming, yeah. Yeah. Especially if you only focus on that final daunting number. But parsing through the behavioral finance studies in our stack, the researchers shift the focus.
Shift it to what exactly?
Away from capital and heavily toward timeline. The most powerful factor isn't how much disposable income you have to spare right now.
Okay.
It's actually the sequence of returns and when you start pouring money into the reservoir.
Oh, I see, because the market is simultaneously raining new money back in while you're draining it.
That is the dynamic, yeah, but applied to the accumulation phase. One of the research papers highlighted a fascinating case study on this.
Oh, the one with the 25-year-old.
Yes, a 25-year-old putting away just $500 a month in a standard index fund beats out a 40-year-old trying to play catch-up.
And the 40-year-old was investing a massive $2,000 a month, right?
Exactly. $2,000 a month, and they still fall behind.
It's wild to see the math laid out like that. The fact that just 15 extra years of market exposure completely outweighs a massive cash injection later in life. It really changes how you have to view your 20s and 30s.
Right. Time's doing the heavy lifting, not your starting salary. Letting the compounding mechanisms work for you over decades drastically lowers the actual out-of-pocket cash you need to generate.
But, okay, since the math shifts so drastically based on when you start, what happens if you are that 40-year-old?
That's the big question.
Right. Or what if hitting 1 or 2 million just isn't mathematically possible for you?
Well, the retirement studies argue that the target number isn't one size fits all anyway. It's fundamentally a lifestyle audit.
A lifestyle audit?
Yeah. The data shows some people retiring securely on $700,000 because they live in a low-cost zip code with minimal overhead.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
While others in high-cost urban areas report feeling vulnerable even with $3 million. Your expected healthcare costs, your geographic location, and your non-portfolio income sources completely dictate your personal threshold.
Which means retirement isn't really a financial target at all.
No, it's not. The ultimate takeaway from synthesizing all these sources is that retirement is about buying your freedom.
I love that way of framing it.
Yeah, the earlier you define what your personal version of freedom actually costs and, strip away the societal expectations of what retirement should look like, the easier it becomes to build a realistic plan to reach it.
So if the true goal of retirement is just buying back your freedom, buying back those quiet Monday mornings without an alarm clock, it leaves us with a really important question.
What's that?
What is one thing you are spending money on today that you would gladly trade to buy back a year of your future time?